What's up, YouTube? Back again for my final E3 video. I might do a recap of all of them later on, get my friends and talk to them. But for now, it's the last individual conference breakdown. So I need to go ahead and get my tweets up on this other side because that is how I've been keeping up with what's going on, by tweeting out. I've been doing live tweets for every single one of these press conferences. But today, Nintendo, they did their Direct, and wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. Scroll down. Sorry, a little bit unprofessional here. I think this is it right here. Yeah, alright. Right to the beginning of it. So, going into this Nintendo E3 Direct, I was kind of feeling like they have a lot of things that they've told us about that I wanted to see some information about, and I was hoping that they would show some gameplay or talk about some of these things, but Nintendo, in typical fashion, they did not. But they did. The things they talked about were substantial. So it starts off, and they showed this game that looked like Zone of the Enders, but it was actually Daemon. I think it was called Daemon Machina, and it has a bunch of the big, kind of like Gundam or something. You're in a big mechs fighting stuff. It looks like a nice action game, so that looked pretty cool. Right after that, they talked about, well, they showed the a trailer for the Xenoblade 2 DLC, which I'm not going to give big spoilers of the story, which I haven't finished yet anyway. But I've played enough into the story to kind of know what that DLC entails. The DLC is kind of going over what happened in the past. And if you've played the game, you kind of know a little bit about Pyra and Mithra and a few of the other blades that have a past together. And you're going through that. So that's pretty cool. So I'll probably get that, because that seems like something that would enrich the story, and that game already has a really good story. Then Reggie came on, and they talked about the new Pokemon games that are coming out this year, the Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu, and Eevee, which, they really didn't give any new information. I was hoping that they would. They'll probably save that for the Treehouse, but what they did talk about was the little Pokeball Plus that you get. It starts off, all of them, they have Mew in it, so there's no hard way to get a Mew anymore. You buy it. You just buy a Mew. So that's a thing. I want to see more gameplay of the game, and I wish that they talked about the new one, but I'm not surprised that they didn't. After that, they talked about a new Mario Party game, Super Mario Party, which I think they got away from how, since Mario Party, I think 10 on the Wii, you've all been in this little communal car together, and it looks like everybody moves on their own now, which is what everybody's been wanting. And on top of that, they have, it's really interesting with the gamepad. I have my Switch right here. Let me put it to sleep, because I'm going to show y'all something in a little bit. But when they had it, they were using the Joy-Cons, and they had the gamepad kind of sitting in a certain way, and it was one with tanks, and it had some pipes that were, like, say, this way, and then another group had some more, and they placed the two something like this right here, and this was the battlefield that was happening on the game. So that was pretty cool to see how they were using the gamepad. And another one, it was baseball, and one side you could see the pitcher, and the other side you could see from the batting area. And it seems like they're doing some interesting things with the gamepad. The one thing that I ask for on that is if they put online play. If they do online play on there, I'm all for it. But seeing as some of these are dealing with the game pads, I don't see that happening unless they have a few games that they won't allow to be on there. After that, they talked about Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem Three Houses. and it actually looks pretty cool. It's a Fire Emblem game that's going to be on a console again. I've never played a Fire Emblem on a console. The ones that were on the, I think the Wii and I think it was just the Wii. Maybe there was one on GameCube, but I didn't play any of those. I wasn't into Fire Emblem at that time. Even though I liked tactical RPGs, I never delved into it because at the time I didn't have any money. But that looks cool, and it looks like you do more than just control your main characters. All the main characters seem to have troops surrounding them, and they had one where they rallied the troops to do a volley of arrows, and another one where they had the troops make a little triangle formation and just ran through another troop, as well as the commanders doing their own thing. So that was pretty cool. This is the thing I want to show you, which I might do a video on, even though I suck at this game. Fortnite is now on the Switch. As you see, it is currently almost done downloading. So yeah, Fortnite's here. That's a good thing. As long as you can link your Epic account, and I can keep, because I got the Save the World when it was cheap on PSN, so I bought that, and I can play that on my PC as well and keep all my progress from PC to PS4. So if that is still integrated well and I can play it on the Switch, that'd be cool. But I'm anticipating that you're able to do that because the Switch already has a few cross-platform games, one of which being Rocket League. So, I mean, I fully anticipate this being able to do that. Overcooked 2, never played the first one, but yeah, that seems cool. Killer Black Queen, yeah, they talked about a few indie games back to back to back. And Hollow Knight, that's one that I really want to play. One of my friends, he's done a few videos with me on here, Roy's. He's been telling me, like when we went to PAX South, he was telling me about Hollow Knight. He bought a pen about it and everything. He was just excited. Hollow Knight, you need to play it, you need to play it. So that's coming to the Switch. I forgot what day they said, but it's coming. No, sorry, it's out today. It's out today. So Hollow Knight is out today on the Switch, and it comes with all the DLC from the other versions. So that's really cool. The new Octopath Traveler demo is coming out in 2 days, which is nice. And they showed a little sizzle reel that had a lot of different games on there, some of which we had seen before, some of which we had not. I didn't really take a list of all of them. The World Ends With You, that's a thing that's coming in, I think, September. I'm ready for that. And after that sizzle reel is where they spent all of the rest of their time. While it's a great game that they showed, I don't know. They showed Smash Bros. And gave it a name. It's Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And this is a game where they are adding in all of the characters that have ever been in Smash Bros. So Snake is back, Wolf is back, Young Link is back, Ice Climbers, anyone who has ever been in a Smash Bros. Game is there. And they made a whole lot of tweaks to the game as well, and made it a little more seamless, if you will. Like, for instance, the Star Fox characters and their final smashes, they no longer have a Landmaster or R-Wing that comes into the arena, but it just takes it off to a cutscene and does some stuff, and then you're back into the battle. So that's pretty cool. They brought back things like the directional dodging, and let me see, go to my tweets. They showed Ganondorf, and I saw him use a sword. I hope you guys saw that. I did see Ganondorf use a sword, and that was interesting. They talked about their clone characters, which they call echo characters. I'm happy that they actually showed that, yeah, we have characters that play just the same as other characters. So Daisy is going to be a echo character of Peach, so that's pretty cool. The GameCube controller is still a thing. They need to let that die. Just upgrade with the system. Upgrade with it, guys. Come on. And Ridley is now a playable character on Smash Bros. As well. But they spent a good 15, 20 minutes on that game talking about the different changes that have come to the characters and how the stages work and some of the changes that come to the stages, and just a lot of time was spent on that game. I am excited for Smash Brothers Ultimate. I will get it. But I just feel that they could have spent this time talking about some other things as well. Smash Brothers is out December the 7th, just in time for Christmas, so that's pretty cool. I'll probably go ahead and get a pre-order in and, you know, just go ahead and get that game because I know I'm going to get it and it's going to be awesome. But a few things that I wish they had shown are, I wish they had shown Metroid Prime 4. I wish they had shown the Shin Megami Tensei 5. And I wish they had shown some Bayonetta 3. These are all games that we know they're working on. And they could have shown a little bit of extra content on them. Granted, with Nintendo, it's not over because they have the Treehouse. But their presentation, though. The presentation, all in all, was good. It had a really good pacing to it. And they did show a good amount of games. They really did. But I just feel that they spent way too much time on Smash Brothers, in my personal opinion. They could have kind of spread that out with a few different things. But it seems like right now they're putting everything that they've got into Smash to make sure that that's out by the end of the year, which is cool. Wait, what happened to Yoshi? What happened to Yoshi? I gotta tweet this right now. I'm sorry, but I just thought about that. What happened to Yoshi? Wasn't that game supposed to be out this year? Hold on, I'm doing this right now. So, what happened to Yoshi? Did they cancel it? And tweet if you're not following me, Tundex_YT. But yeah, I just don't know what the heck happened to that game. But all in all, it was not a bad showing, but I just feel like they could have done a little bit better. But the one thing I will say as well, Nintendo, they are making strides to get back to where they used to be and to actually be competitive with Microsoft and Sony. And I feel like this was one of their better conferences they've done in a while. But it still wasn't the best. So, you know, I'd say they're about a B-, maybe a C+, somewhere around there. But, you know, not bad. But too much Smash Bros. Anyways, that's it. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. And, side note, what the heck happened to one of my videos? I don't know. I don't think I've gotten any subscribers from it, but guys, did you see that I posted the video about the Skyrim Very Special Edition? I posted that yesterday, and that thing has 11,000 views. What? That's crazy. But hey, that's how stuff happens. I appreciate the views for the people who've seen it. But yeah, it's definitely a real thing. Anyways, that's it. Comment below how you feel about the Nintendo Direct, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.